Hello, this is Warsaw Community High School Principal Troy Akers. I'm happy to be here today to present you with Volume 6 of our Principal's Coffee. I'm a few weeks behind as our spring schedule for March, April, and May have put us in a position to reach out in the middle of the month rather than our earlier versions of the Principal's Coffee, which came out the first week of the month. With the upcoming spring break and the end of the school year in late May, our calendar best suits us to reach out to you during those two times. We've concluded the third grading period and now officially begin the last quarter of the school year. I can tell you that the building's abuzz with students and staff looking forward to spring. As I've shared throughout past principal coffees, it is my desire as the building principal to do my very best with bringing you our WCHS story. Today's a brief recap of the third 9 weeks and a forecast of things to come during quarter 4. I also have a wonderful student guest today to assist me with upcoming events and celebrations. During our February Principals Chat, I reviewed steps with you to assist your student with the scheduling process. I can tell you that this process is in full swing, and our counselors are meeting students daily to solidify schedules for the fall. This is an exciting process, and we hope that everyone has been well informed of our course offerings and diploma types. One of the most important dates in quarter 4, and sometimes overlooked, is the Fafsa deadline. The Fafsa deadline is rapidly approaching for Indiana high school students, and that deadline is April the 15th. The Indiana Commission for Higher Education points out that those who do not meet the deadline will lose out on millions of dollars in state and financial aid. Filing for the FAFSA is an important step in the post-secondary enrollment process for all Hoosier students and families, despite socioeconomic status. Having a current FAFSA on file ensures college that it's affordable and possible and remains an option for every student. This provides the opportunity for federal, state, and institutional financial aid. It's free, and to file for the FAFSA online, simply go to www.fafsa.gov. Today, the form can be pre-populated with the 2019 tax information, making it even easier for families to navigate the process. And now we're going to move into a section that's one of my favorites. I'm going to have an opportunity to conduct an interview, and we've done this throughout the year with many people, different teachers, different leaders, and today's a lot of fun for me personally because I get to talk to some outstanding seniors. And the first will be our senior student body president, Miss Hannah Hutton, and I've had the pleasure of working with Hannah and seeing her grow into a leader over the last 4 years. She's done a phenomenal job. She leads from her heart, and there have just been some neat things that have occurred under her leadership. So I'd like to welcome Hannah to Principal's Coffee today.
Hi, thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Hannah also attends all of our board meetings, the school board meetings, and gives an update to the school board, and she has definitely been very diligent in marking those dates in her calendar book. She's always been there, and they really appreciate that. Dr. Hoffert and his cabinet appreciate the updates as well. So today we felt like on the Principal's Coffee we would get an update from Hannah and talk about a couple specific things. So I'm going to ask her a few questions. As we enter March, we really start thinking about spring, as I mentioned earlier, and all of the things associated with spring. And in March, we have really one big theme, and that is Riley Month. And I'm going to let Hannah just discuss briefly, what that means here to the students and the staff of WCHS and WACC.
Yeah, so Riley Month is a huge deal, not just for Warsaw, but for so many different schools and even colleges and universities around Indiana. This month, we have a lot of different events going on. We are working on our Riley Dance Marathon, which is going to be March 26th. We are working on our different Riley fundraising ideas. We have $5 Day, where students get to pay $5 to spend time in the Tiger Den, and raise a lot of money through that. We have our Riley Wagon, which is a snack wagon that students get to buy snacks from during enrichment, and that's been a huge way to make money. We've had different student organizations and sports make their team raisers so they can raise money. Right now we have our Spirit Week going on, which is really exciting. Today is Hat Day, and tomorrow is Heroes Day, and then Friday we always do Red for Riley, and that's always a super fun thing to get students excited for Riley. We always have so much fun planning these events and so much fun participating in these events. It's really a great way for students to give back to our community, and I know every penny counts when it comes to Riley, so it's a great way for our school to do something great for the community.
Well, Hannah, thank you for your leadership, and I know you've got several other people that are helping specifically with Riley through Student Council. Could you give a couple of shout-outs to some of the other students that have greatly assisted with the Riley events?
Yeah, Mia Scutchfield is our Riley head this year. She has been phenomenal when it comes to planning all our events and making sure that they run smoothly, that we're thinking about every little detail. She's super squared away in everything she does, and she's just been a great person to work with. Hannah Shapiro has been really great. She's always someone to get someone excited for Riley Month, whether that's making sure everyone is participating in Spirit Days or helping out with all the snack wagons, fundraising ideas, whatever needs to happen. Audrey Carl was our Riley head last year, and she's been a great person to step up and kind of help lead Mia, so that way things can go accordingly and think about the things that maybe people forget. They've all been really great helps to make Riley Month happen, and our entire student council really has worked so hard to make Riley Month a reality, and we're really grateful for all the amazing students that are a part of it.
Thanks, Hannah. And one thing to throw in is a year ago today, things were going pretty smoothly here, and then just a few weeks later, March 13th hit, and then Riley was kind of stuck. We weren't able to complete the task, and I know it just really meant a lot to Audrey Carl as a junior. The two girls that were mentioned before, Mia Scutchfield, Hannah Shapiro, they're both juniors. It's pretty much driven by the juniors, but with your oversight, and it's exciting that everybody can pull together. We've already raised really some good fundraising opportunities, and we're not even through the first week of March yet. So we look forward to this. We'll continue all month in our fundraising efforts for Riley, and we'll conclude on the 26th, Friday the 26th, with the Riley Dance Marathon. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, while I have Hannah here, one thing near and dear to the heart of our seniors would be the prom, and we've got some exciting news to announce. We didn't participate in prom last year due to the COVID restrictions. And Hannah, do you have an announcement? Are we going to have a prom this year?
We are going to have a prom this year. Prom is going to be on May 15th this year, and we're really, really excited. We're hoping to have the most safe prom, but also one that students won't forget, something that seniors will finally be able to have. And we are so, so excited to give this to our students because they work so hard, and to have that thing that they can have to celebrate all their hard work is really exciting.
Yeah, Hannah, and I'm really excited for you as a senior and a leader being involved in so many things. I hope that's just a night that you can unwind and enjoy yourself. And currently we're looking at finalizing our plans. It looks like we may be doing another first here at WCHS. It looks like we're in preparations for a prom to be held outdoors. That would be fabulous. We've gotten a thumbs up from the health department. Dr. Hoffert and his cabinet and Mrs. Barkey are very supportive. And there are a lot of people that come into play when it comes to planning a prom. So more to come on the prom. As we forecast a little farther, that really special day on Friday, June the 4th. I think you're kind of looking forward to that date too, aren't you?
I am most definitely looking forward to June 4th.
June 4th is our scheduled graduation for this year. And I say scheduled because, as we know, being fluid and flexible, we would like to hope that this year we can be zeroed in on that date, and that will come to fruition. The exciting news that I have to share about prom, or not prom, I'm sorry, but for the graduation and commencement exercises this year on June 4th is that we have a commitment to once again hold the graduation commencement exercise at our football stadium. Last year was a huge success. It was a perfect night. It was a little late in July, as we remember, and maybe a little warm outside, but as we prep ourselves for June 4th, we hope to replicate and even exceed our expectations with graduation on the 4th. There'll be more information about ticketing. Last year we were limited with COVID of only having 2 tickets distributed per family. We're going to start off, I believe, with being able to operate with 4 tickets per family, and a lot more to come with that. But circle your calendars for those important dates. March the 26th with the Riley fundraiser, May the 15th with our prom, and of course, June the 4th with commencement. I really want to thank you, Hannah, for joining me today on the Principal's Coffee. Again, I really respect the work that you've done and have enjoyed working with you throughout the year.
Thank you, Mr. Akers. I've enjoyed working with you too, and thank you so much for having me.
All right. Well, we'll move on with a couple other orders of business, and thank you for everything. In conclusion of this month's Principal's Coffee, I'd like to encourage all of our students this last 3 weeks before spring break that it's also the first 3 weeks of quarter 4, as mentioned earlier, and it would be wonderful if everyone can get out of the gate fast for this 4th quarter and be in a good position academically as we complete the month of March and head into our month of April, our first week of April, with spring break. So it's definitely flown by these school days, and to think that we are in the 4th quarter is amazing. And also to think that at this time last year, we were just starting with the pandemic that we've been living with for over a year now. Very thankful, very grateful for all of these students and fine teachers and the fine administrative team here. It's really been a good year, and we're excited to wrapping things up here. We'll have 2 more Principal's Coffees coming to you. They will come the 2nd week of April after we're back from spring break, and the 2nd week of May. We look forward to some great conversations at that time. And as always, if you have any questions or topics of concern or that you think would make for good Principal Coffee material, please let me know, because we do try to bring up things that are timely and that parents want to know about. So thanks once again. It's been a privilege, and have a good evening.